Let's talk bikini update. It's been 2 weeks since my last update, and I want to give you guys a little bit of insight as to what's going on with my bodybuilding illustrious career. It is July 25th when you are listening to this, and let's talk about it. I'm Andy. This is Mindset Matters More, and yeah, so I quit bodybuilding and then I unquit. I know. So I just had to fire my coach. I know, I know. I had to fire my coach. Unfortunately, there was a lot going on. I won't get too much into that, but what I will say is that I have reached a point in my life where I just don't tolerate little bullshit anymore. And, maybe I need to reevaluate what I believe a coach to be and how perfect they need to be. But, and it's not even about perfection, right? When you own up to your shit, I can forgive a lot. When you are self-aware and say, hey, yeah, okay, I can see where I fucked up. Sorry, I totally get that because I see my part in it. I failed in communication. I failed in being very specific. I failed in asking questions. I failed. I fucking failed. I don't like to say I failed. I fucking hate failing, but I did. I see my part in it, but it was a mutual two-way street. And when that does not get acknowledged, I'm sorry, but I don't fucking trust you. Okay? When you say, yeah, my bad, okay, I can trust you. I'd like, you fucked up. Okay, let's move on. And then I went through a crisis of identity after that happened because I'm like, this industry has chewed me up and spit me out so many fucking times. I have had some really bad coaches. I've had some good coaches and great coaches. I've had wonderful, beautiful experience. I've met awesome people. I've had shitty experiences and I've met shitty people. Like I have had a life in bodybuilding for the past 4 years. And like it's just another bump in the road that I had a moment of self-doubt where I was like, can I even fucking do this? I'm 41 years old. Like I'm just fucking tired. And that was my brain trying to convince me that I'm not good enough. I'm not strong enough. I'm fucking sacrificing everything. And for what? For what? I'm never gonna be good enough. Like, that's my brain. That's just my brain. It's not the actual reality. It's not the hard work that I've put in. It's not any of that. It's my brain saying these things to me. And for a second, I caved in. For a moment, I was like, yep, I can't do it. I'm correct. I quit. And I cried. I cried so fucking hard because I was like mourning this life that I was gonna have. I was mourning my direction and my path, and I was mourning the sense of, man, I am doing something pretty fucking cool. And after I wiped away my tears, after I said, fuck this shit, I said, you know what? I'm gonna stop putting so much pressure on me to have this fucking deadline to get on stage, to be perfect, to do this, to do that. I'm just gonna do things my own way for a little bit till I can refocus and regroup. I'm gonna take care of my health right now. I'm gonna make sure that all my lab work is in check, that I am doing what I'm supposed to do with my health because my thyroid is all sorts of fucked up, so it makes everything 10 times fucking harder. I'm going to make sure my diet is okay. I'm going to make sure that my mindset is okay. I'm going to regroup and then I will start again. Like we were just talking about me starting over my freaking Instagram page, but we're also going to start over with the bodybuilding mindset. And you know what? Over the past 4 months, I haven't gained weight, but I sure as hell gained a lot of fucking muscle. I sure as hell changed the composition of my body. So let's keep going on this journey. There's a great analogy that I heard once that I want to share with you guys. And okay, you're starting off in Massachusetts, right? You're in Boston and you're going to drive to Florida. That's about 1,500 miles, okay? So even think about where you're from, wherever you are, and think you're going to take a 1,500-mile car ride, okay? You're taking a road trip. And you're driving along and you're driving along 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, stopping to see the sights and everything and wonderful. And one day you are halfway and you get a flat tire. Okay. You get a flat tire. You take it to the mechanic and they're like, oh, we need to find a tire, but then your rim and all this is happening and your radiator is going to blow up and blah, blah, blah. And they're giving you all this stuff and you're just like, holy shit, that's like a lot of money. That's like, oh my God, I'm going to be here for like a week till I fucking fix all this shit in my car. Okay. And you fix it. You do not go back to Boston to start your journey all over again. You keep going from that point. And so, what feels like to me as starting over, I'm really just picking up the pieces and continuing my journey because I refuse to not acknowledge all the progress that I have made over the past 4 months, over the past 4 years, over the past however many moments that I have had where I broke down and picked myself back up and kept fucking going. Now, what the future has in store for me, I don't know. And that's a scary place for me because honestly, I'm the man with a plan. I'm the person who always knows what the fuck I'm going to do, where I'm going to do it, how I'm going to do it. And, I've spreadsheeted, I've put it on my calendar, I've done all this stuff. And right now, I don't have that. Right now is like, wow. I don't know what the fuck. I'm just going to the gym. I'm just eating my food. And I don't know where this is going to lead me, but we're just going to keep going. We're just going to put one foot in front of the other. We're just going to enjoy this fucking ride because right now it feels like I'm in a free fall. And I don't know where it lands. I don't know where it goes, but this is where I'm at on July 24th, 25th, wherever you're listening to this. I do not have a plan. I do not have a coach. I do not have a nutritionist. I don't have nothing. I just have habit. I just have a desire to keep going. I have my strength. And I got the support of my family, my friends, and all of you lovely people who fucking listen to this thing because quite honestly, I don't know who's listening to this. I don't know who's on the other end of this. But if you're like me and you're ever going through some hardship and your mind is telling you just fucking quit, listen to this again because it's okay to feel that way. What's not okay is to actually quit. It's a point where it's like, okay, I was blind to this thing. Now I'm going to grow. Now I'm going to learn more about communication. Now I'm going to learn more about what I expect from a coach. Now I learn about my health. Now I learn about everything, about more about bodybuilding, about the industry. I learned more. Why should I be afraid to keep going when I am a better person now for all the shit that I have just been through? And with that, guys, I'm out. Love you guys. Bye.